to my channel, Danielle's Perfect Home. Welcome, mommy friends. If you are already subscribed and returning, on this channel I discuss homeschool homemaking. If that is up your alley, then please subscribe to my channel. Today I have a homeschooling video for you mommy friends, and it's a homeschooling update video for you mommy friends of my 4th grader. So my 4th grade son. This is our update of the things we have been doing and what's been working out for us, and some things that haven't been working out for us, some things I have changed, some things I have implemented that I really didn't think about during the beginning of the year, and some things I have taken out, and some things I have forgotten about, honestly, as time has went on. We're on week 15. Yes, we are on week 15 currently of our homeschooling, of me filming this video for you mommy friends, and we take a week off every month. So we pick up our homeschooling after we take off a week of each month, and that has been going perfect for us this homeschooling year. So I do want to go over what my plans and goals were at the beginning in August. We started in August. So I'm going to flip through my planner here. I have so much stuff and I want to show everything. Okay. So here is right here his independent study / his list of things that I wanted him to focus on this year, and how and when and what subjects he'll be doing and whatnot. So let's just go over it and do like a small little recap of the things that I had planned out for him to do every single day. So the first thing, a walk every morning. So we have not been walking. We had took a break from this. If you know, from the beginning, I wanted to do 1,000 hours outside and get us outside more this school year. And we're outside more. It's not as how I would want it to be, but it is better. So he doesn't do this every day, but we do try to go outside more than we did at the beginning of the school year. Math. So he does math every day. Spanish prep, language arts, reading, duolingo, health, safety and manners, spelling, explode the code, history review, brain quest, and these are the days that he's supposed to do them. So on Monday and Tuesday, he's supposed to be doing explode the code, history review. Wednesday and Thursday, he has health, safety, manners, brain quest. He has Spanish prep on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He has duo on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then he has a unit study for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, he has a history review. Okay, so I'm going to share with you, mommy friends, some of the things that have changed from the beginning. So like I mentioned, he does not go on walks every day. That's something that I wanted to implement, but it was hard. But we are doing better with our outside time now. We do 30 minutes of outside time. And I did change up our homeschool schedule, so I will probably do a separate video from this one, because that one I would have to go into more detail than I would in this video. So I will explain that in the upcoming video. Math. So math is the same. We are still doing Horizon Math. He is actually on still on book 1 and lesson 57 here. So we are still doing Horizon Math, and he's on level 3 and still on working through book 1. And this is what it looks like for us or whatnot. So we are going into fractions, and then we're also going into division and whatnot. And for those subjects, I see in the new year that I will be supplementing fractions and supplementing I will be supplementing fractions, but he will also be doing a deep dive into word problems. That's an area that he'll be focusing more on, and also division. So division would be another area where he will be getting like laser target focus on for those 3 areas in math. All right. So then next we have Spanish prep. So For Spanish, we kind of dropped the ball, honestly. So the only thing for Spanish that we do right now is he does 10 to 15 minutes of Duolingo on days are Wednesdays and Thursdays. He does 10 to 15 minutes of Duolingo. Now, in the new year, I do plan on incorporating more Spanish, and I will let you, mommy friends, know in a little bit what we're going to do to incorporate more with Spanish. So next here, I have language arts. So for language arts, he has been doing... At the beginning, I stated that he was going to be doing easy peasy level 3 language arts workbook. He was going to do this offline curriculum. He started doing this, but then it gotten tedious to the point, and then it was also not matching our other language, because our other language is more heavier, more compact, more structure based, and I will just show it to you. This is our language that we have been doing. If you know, you know. This is the first language lessons for the from the Well-Trained Mind, and this is level 4. And girl, mommy friends, this right here is so dense and impact and has so much enrichment, and it's kind of like pulling teeth, honestly, with my son, this curriculum, but it tells you everything. This is the teacher guide that I just showed you. It like tells you everything, what to say to your child, and we've been diagramming, learning the parts of speech, and it has been going. It has literally been going. We are currently on lesson 27, and honestly, we are taking this slow. When I say slow, we are taking this really slow. We are on lesson 27, and we only do it language twice a week. So we do it on Monday and Tuesday. So we are in and we're out with language. It's one of those things that are like time consuming as well. So yeah, I may pick back up easy peasy language 3. I don't know, but I keep trying easy peasy with my son and the language, and I feel like we kind of have a love-hate with it. In the beginning, it's fine, but then as the school year goes on, I find that we end up leaving this curriculum. So that's an update on language. Now we are on reading. So reading has been something that I definitely wanted him to improve on, and reading is a subject with him specifically because he's my firstborn, is one of those reasons why I took him out of school is because his reading level wasn't where I wanted to be. And that's like a little personal story. Maybe I will discuss that some other time, but reading is near and dear to my heart, and I want my child to be able to know how to read and to be a strong reader. But is reading his favorite? No, it is not his favorite, and that is quite okay. So for reading, he reads books, so he reads chapter books. So this is our list so far of books that he has read this far. So he has read so far Magic Tree House. He started school year reading Magic Tree House, and I believe this is book number 9. I don't know if he read all of them yet, but he does have a collection. So Magic Tree House. He has also read Ronald Doyle George's Marvelous Medicine. He did this, and he had questions that went along with this, and I got it from Teachers Pay Teachers, and it was not the best, honestly. So we did this. He read Magic Tree House, and then he read next Judy Blume, Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, and he read this along with the audio version, and that went so well. If you have a child that does not like reading but doesn't mind and you want them to get into reading, I recommend you buying the book and them listening to the audiobook as they read along and follow the story. So he did this with this book, so he didn't have questions reading this book. He just followed along with the author reading his book to him. Then next he read I Survived the Children's Blizzard in 1888. So he read this book, and I think he read this on his own. I don't think he had the audio version to go with it. or did he may have the audio version of this, I don't remember, but he did read this and he actually likes stories like this, honestly. So I will be picking more of these books up, so make sure you subscribe and see my next book haul. So yep, this was a great one for him. He really liked this one. And currently he is reading Pippi Longstockings, and he is reading his book and he has questions to go along with this book as he is reading it. He is not reading the audio book to it. He is just reading independently and then answering a packet of questions. And the questions I got from this book for free, and you can get that from Amy Marion's website. She has free questions for this book. And her website is plainandnotsoplain.com. Okay. And that is what he's read so far. And I'm just so proud of him, honestly, because of where we started from with reading and where he's at now. And even though he doesn't like reading, he still knocks it out. Every day from Monday to Thursday, I get him to read 20 minutes a day. And we are fine with that. That is like our happy place with reading. Now, he reads 20 minutes a day from Mondays and Tuesdays. Then I added something new, which is this reading comprehension. I didn't add this at the beginning of the year, but I added reading comprehension, and it is grade 3, and it is on the skills of reading of what you need to know. So it goes over problem and solution, themes, summarize vocabulary, main idea, compares and contracts, facts and opinions, text, features, and visual information, sequence, cause and effects, descriptions, predictions, plot, figurative language, exploratory nonfiction, historical fiction. This here has definitely been like pulling out teeth, honestly. This book is like pulling out teeth for my son, but it's one of those things where like we have to get it in, because when he take tests, we live in a state that required testing at the end of the year. He gets stories like this, unfortunately, and he has to answer questions about the passages that he gets on the test. So I want to make sure that he knows all the things that he has. I just want to make sure he is covered in all the things in all the areas on the test when he has to take the test at the end of the year. So we are definitely using this reading comprehension fundamentals. Now, I don't know if we're going to stick to it, but that is what we're using right now, and it is fine. Again, it is like pulling teeth out, but it is okay. It's getting the job done, okay? So that is what we are doing for reading. Next is Duolingo. So he does Duolingo 15 minutes on Wednesdays and Thursdays, 15, and I'm gonna bump it in the New Year's to 20. And also I guess we can talk about Spanish and Duolingo. So for those subjects, I am going to incorporate, and these resources in my haul at the beginning of the school year, and it is the everyday words in Spanish, so Spanish flashcards. I'm going to incorporate these Spanish flashcards by Carson Delosa Education, and they just look like these. These are simple flashcards, and we're going to be flashcarding. He's going to continue doing his Duolingo, but these are definitely the flashcards that we're going to use this year. And also, we're going to incorporate this good old Spanish elementary book, and I want him to start working through it and applying some of the things he's been learning in Duolingo in here. And I also do Duolingo alongside with him. I don't do it beside him, but that day I tried to at least do Duolingo as well. So he will be doing some of this year as well. Some worksheets from out of here as well every day, and to just drill it down. And that is just basic Spanish things. So yeah, that is Spanish, and that's what we're going to incorporate more in the new year with Spanish. Next, we have Health, Safety, and Manners. So here is our Health, Safety, and Manners book. It honestly, we are a little halfway in this book, if you can see our little tab. And it is still some material in here that we need to go over, but I'm going to put a pin in it, honestly, because I kind of feel like it's been tedious and we have been dragging it out. We even been skipping weeks or whatnot. He does not look forward to this, even though it's things that he needs to know, but it's just something that we have to put a pin in and pick it up, probably pick it up next year or maybe in the summer. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to put a pin in this. It is great. It is just condensed with everything you need to know as far as health, safety, and manners for a child. So here goes some of the topics in this book, and it's just very dense, and it's kind of like taking health in school. You know, you want to get to gym. You really you don't look forward to doing health in school. So I kind of feel like that's how he feel with that. So what I'm going to replace that with will be something new. And if you see my book haul, then you already seen this. It's how to be a person, and he's going to be reading this and doing the activities that are in here for him to do. And some of the things says 65 hugely useful, super important skills to learn. How to be a person, 65 hugely useful, super important skills to learn before you're grown up. Calculate a tip, have a conversation, do a load of laundry, write a thank you note. And it shows you like things here, and it's in cartoon style. And I think he will relate to this book. More than this book. So I will be swapping that one out for this one, and he'll be doing this one in the new year / next term or whatnot. So now we're on to spelling. So I don't know, I was just going to do spelling in here in his Brain Quest book, honestly. Just here are the things I wrote for him to do. I was just going to rip out spelling pages on here, but then I realized from out the Brain Quest book, but then I realized he actually needed some spelling. So I outsourced, and we have implemented and introduced and supplemented building spelling from Evan Moore. This is grade 3, and it is going well. So we do spelling every day now. He has a test on every Friday. He gets his list of words on Monday. It is definitely black and white. So it's just a black and white basic curriculum that gets the job done. And we are currently on week 9 with this spelling supplement, and it is going well. He does the work and he looks forward to it. It's not too much work. It's a page a day, and we tackle spelling. So that is great for us. So the spelling is great, and it just gets us in and out. You know, we love in and out, open and go over here. And then Explode the Code. So he does do Explode the Code. He's on Explode the Code 4, and this is going great. He does 3 pages of this a day, and he's almost about to go into book number 5. So once he does book number 5, we'll be stopping for this school year of Explode the Code, and for the new year we'll be going more into writing. So where he can actually implement the skills that he learned in Explode the Code and in spelling and in language, and we can get some sentences going, we can get some paragraphs going, and we can get some stories going, and just that fun part, you know. So we're laying the foundation so we can see like the structure and the building, and I am so excited for it. So here is the Explode the Code we are doing. And we're doing books 4 and 5 this year, and then we are moving along, like I previously said, into writing and all the good stuff with that. I'm pretty excited about that. Then history review. So I have history review on here because we was doing Story of the World, and if I get to make an group subject update video, I will, a little spoil alert. We have quit doing Story of the World. It just wasn't working for us and our family. I don't know. So we are replacing that with something else. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And moving along, that's that history. Brain Quest. So with Brain Quest, here is our Brain Quest book. He has a grade 4, and I just rip out stuff in here. If he needs extra practice with something, I would just rip out pages in here. Like math concepts I feel like he needed more practice on, and I will rip out a page that day that he is struggling with. Or I was ripping out some reading comprehension pages from out here, and I realized that we needed something else with reading comprehension. Language, I will rip out stuff from here. And honestly, I'm going to start using this book more. I haven't utilized it enough, but I will start to utilize this book more when we do Bible. That is something that we implemented every day. And yeah, this is just one of those things that is around, and I will pull from it if I need to. See, like, I put a note, need to work on fractions. So I will rip out fraction sheets from out here from extra practice, and I put need to work on reading comprehension, and I'll rip out some reading comprehensions sheets from there for that week. And yeah, this video is a long one. If you made it this far in the video, please like it, and thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate you, mommy friends. And that will conclude everything that we have done so far with 4th grade. And my 4th grader is really thriving, and really he's really thriving, and I'm not having any complaints with schoolwork. The only complaint I would say so far with everything I have and where he feels like it's tedious would be language and reading comprehension. But I know those are areas that he has to work on, so that's why it's tedious to him. But also there are also areas where it's so much information that he has to learn. But he is also my math child, so maybe that is also why he's not into reading a language, and his dad doesn't like language, so it could be in the genes. It could be in the genes, okay? So thank you so much, mommy friends, for watching this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Reach out. What are some of the things that you're doing for your 4th grader? Let me know, so maybe I can get some tips from you mamas as well. And happy holidays, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.